Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is time for the makeup that I wore last month video. I think I said in July that I wasn't going to film a monthly makeup basket. I was going to film kind of a review of just everything that I had used in August because I don't always have new makeup to try, so I just thought it would be easier to show the stuff that I was actually using, all of it, and go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this style of video, but it's time for me to switch out my makeup drawers and use some new things. So I'm going to film this video and then choose some new makeup for September. Let's get to it. Since this is everything that I've used and not just new makeup, I'm going to go through the things pretty quickly. A lot of these are not new things to me. I'm obviously going to spend a little more time talking about those, but talking about anything that's new, but otherwise we'd be here for days, okay? No one wants that. Let's start with eyeshadow. Let's start with the not new things, okay? In July was the Polish and Beauty Expo, and I wanted to wear some of my Cliona shades, these three here, because Girly Bits is a stockist for Cliona, and she was going to be bringing some of her shades to the expo, and I thought, well, this is the perfect time for me to wear them because I admittedly neglect these shades. They're very beautiful. They are called Crown Glass. This is a teal to purple, and not just teal to purple, like a resplendent teal to purple. These all have incredibly shifty components in them. Trefoil, green to, well, blue apparently, but you're not going to be able to see that. Gothic, which is this purple to reddish orange. Just, these are so beautiful. They're very eye-catching. They're beautiful. I neglect them. I should wear them more, but I don't. Okay, did we have any other new things? So I thought I was choosing a palette that my friend Heather had sent me recently so that I could test it out, and I just pulled the palette out and didn't even look at it, and then as I was looking at the cover of the palette, I thought, I've had this palette. She didn't send this to me. I grabbed the wrong palette. So I was using the Spun palette, which is pretty. This is a ColourPop palette. It's pretty. This is the one I was supposed to be testing. I was supposed to be testing like strawberry cake or whatever it's called. Anyway, I do love a pink eyeshadow look. I love a pink eyeshadow look. So this is it's just kind of funny that a lot of eyeshadow. So I grabbed the wrong eyeshadow. Is one that I purchased from TJ Maxx. This is the BH Cosmetics Low Key Love You palette. I was using this quite a bit. I like that it's red, but it's still very neutral. I think this is an extremely wearable color palette, and I hate that phrase so much. I know what people mean when they say it, but it's makeup. It's all wearable. You might not like some of it as much as you like others, but it's all wearable. And I know what they mean, but whatever. However, this is a beautiful eyeshadow. I love this formula. I was very pleased with it. I did still see some of these at Ulta just the other day. What's going on with BH Cosmetics? They teased that they were releasing a bunch of stuff for summer, and there's been nothing that's come of that. Where are the new releases, BH? We are low-key waiting. Alright, let's just talk about these while we're still talking about BH Cosmetics. I also purchased these at TJ Maxx. The Ruby palette. This is a Birthstone palette. The Ruby palette. My daughter wanted this one. Her birthday's in July, so I said, okay, I'll get that one for you. This one isn't my absolute favorite, but that's because I think I would like it more if these two, this is a glitter, so I'm not going to use that. I wish that these shimmers were more red than they are, but maybe that's just difficult to do. I don't really know how to make eyeshadow. The formula is fine, but I just don't love the colors as much as I thought I would. And then I also have the Turquoise Palette. I liked more than I thought I would. I thought I would like the red one better, but I really like this one better. I wish this beautiful blue was a shimmer and not a glitter. Ugh, it's so pretty. But these are a great formula. I haven't seen them at TJ Maxx in a while, but who knows what's going on with BH Cosmetics, okay? We don't know. I have two ColourPop palettes. The first is the, well, two more ColourPop palettes. The first is the In the Limelight palette, and I like this. I don't know that I love this palette, except I haven't used it that often. I used it a few times. Actually, like randomly. Really love this debut color. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the palette. The formula is really nice. It's a really good quality. I just feel like I need to play with it a little bit more. There is one matte with glitter. This is called Almost Famous. You can just basically blend the glitters away. The other one is the In the Springs palette, and this one I love. I thought I was going to get this to kind of replace the itch that I had for the Glam Light Frosted Flakes palette. I feel like this is different enough that should I ever see that palette on a great deal, I might still want it. But it's like, it's like putting calamine on the itch. Calamine lotion on the itch. It's soothing it. It's not gone, but it's soothing it. But this palette is beautiful. I loved this palette. The quality is fantastic. The shimmers are really shimmery. The mattes blend really well. I loved wearing these kind of reddish, coppery, bronzy tones together. I really liked this one. Really like that palette. We have the Odenzai Erd palette. This is one that I've been wanting for a long time. And I swapped it with someone who got... I just swapped it with someone, it doesn't matter. I mean, the Odenzai formula is just fantastic. There are no issues with anything in the Odenzai formula. As far as I know, this mint green is kind of random, but works as like a transition crease shade. It's kind of random. It's just really beautiful, this luxury shade. Yes. My favorite palette that I was using in the month was the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette. Oh my gosh. I almost just died of a freaking heart attack. This is beautiful. The mattes are glorious. The shimmers are, I want to say catastrophic, but in a good way. That's not the word that I mean, but it's the word that I mean. The shimmers are just great. You know, I'm trying to use a different vocabulary and not say the same thing every time, and clearly I don't have the bandwidth to support that. Oh, this palette is just absolutely beautiful. I haven't even used this like Kelly green. There's a Kelly green in here. Why haven't I used it yet? I don't know. I had to kind of make myself put this palette away too because I was using it so much. It's very heavy duty. There's a really heavy mirror in here. I never used the mirror to palette. I still have the plastic on it, but it looks like a good mirror. Oh, this is just really beautiful. I know that this has been restocked several times because it's selling out every time, and I hate to be the one to tell you that it's worth it. It's delightful. Okay. Oh, we have a couple more I think. These are fairly new to me. Hard Candy reached out and asked if they could send a package of goodies, and I said yes because I haven't tried Hard Candy makeup in a very long time. And I've seen some good reviews about these new eye quads that they have. The monochrome shadows, this is the Punk, the purples. Oh, look at these violet purples. Did those not just make your heart skip a beat? They do mine. And then the one I'm wearing today is the Purr monochrome shadows, like taupey neutrals. These are really nice. There's 2 mattes, 2 shimmer shades. I don't actually know how much these are, but they're available at Walmart. And these are $3.98. They also sent a blue one. I haven't used that one yet, but there are other color options. These are pretty nice. I've been enjoying these. They're so tiny. I used this once in this last month or so. This is the NYX Ultimate Glow Shots Brightening Liquid Eyeshadow, and I have the color Raspberry Rave. I didn't wear this on its own. I wore it in combination with a shadow over it, but I put a shadow over it because this looked like it was going to crease. I typically never have creasing in my eyeshadow, so definitely need to wear it on its own to see if that is true or if I was just maybe being crazy. I like this raspberry color, and I think there's an olivey color. I made myself choose the red and not the olive. But the shadow that I wore over it is one that I got from Polish and Beauty Expo. This is from Copacetic Cosmetics, and this is called Centennial Wheel. This is beautiful. I don't know if I took a picture of this. I know I filmed a reel with this makeup look. I don't think I took just a picture. This is a very shifty eyeshadow. It's beautiful. It made a mess all over my face. There was just flakies all over my face. So definitely set this with something. Definitely set it. It's beautiful. And I don't really care but you know, just saying, it's gonna make a mess. But I thought this was a really pretty combination. I just haven't worn either on their own. This is my first time using Copacetic Cosmetics, and the shade is just beautiful. I did try the Rem Beauty, it doesn't say the full name on the package, I threw the box away. It's called the At the Border or something, whatever. It's the eyeliner marker in Midnight Black. I'm not great at liquid liner, so that's always my statement for any liquid liner that you see me using. But I thought this worked really nicely. I was able to do a baby wing, and you know, it stayed in place. It didn't smudge or, you know, like smear. It seemed to be pretty nice. The packaging feels pretty cheap, I'm gonna be honest, but it's fine. Face things that I used this month. I got a sample of Laura Mercier products. I think it must have been a gift with purchase. And they have a tinted moisturizer blush, and I have the color Provence. And this is really pretty. The color I have is a little bit subtle. It's more of a neutral color, which I think is fine. That's what I would get, you know, probably the most use out of anyway. The color looks kind of like a neutral mauve, if that makes any sense at all. It's a very neutral pink. I think that this color is really pretty. And the blush seemed to last. It didn't feel sticky. It dried down. And it didn't feel sticky, so that was nice. Of course, I had some old favorites that I was using as well. This is the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in Roseberry. I love the Laura Geller blushes, and this is a good fall one, even though it was summer. I still wanted fall. No, I didn't. I still wanted a fall color. I didn't want fall. The Lorac. I don't know what these, I can't remember what these blushes are called. It's just the Lorac Pressed Blush. This is in the color Aura. I thought this was really pretty. It's a little bit purpley, a little bit cooler toned, but I thought it was really pretty. I used this quite a bit last month. My friend Heather sent that to me. And then also the ColourPop Pressed Blush in Interstellar. This is not the same as Aura. I know you're thinking that they are. But this is more pinky, and this is a little cooler toned, and I liked both of them. I really like the ColourPop pressed blushes. Speaking of, Heather also sent me these blush quads, and we have Cookie Cluster, which is the peachies, and then the Born to Blush, which is the slightly more neutral ones. These are really nice, and I love these. I think I used these the most last month, both of them. I thought I would get more use out of Born to Blush because these are typically shades that I like more. But I was using Cookie Cluster a lot, and I wasn't even using one color. I was just taking my blush brush and kind of rubbing it through both of them, or even all three shades. I really liked it. There's a Super Shock highlight in each of these, so I don't know how long that will last, particularly because this one will not, like this one, snaps in place. This one, the snap is broken. So I'm trying to keep something on top of it to keep it smushed down. But I really liked these. I used them a lot last month. And it's a nice size for a blush palette because I don't love blush palettes. But that's a nice size. So I was into that. Also, I grabbed a cream blush. This is the Milani Nude Kiss in Cheek Kiss. No, this is the Milani Cheek Kiss in Nude Kiss. I love a cream blush. I think I like the Milani cream blush better than I like their liquid blush. I don't dislike the liquid blush, but if I had to choose, I'm going to choose this guy, and this color is Perfecto. For highlights, nothing was new. It was all old favorites. The Catrice More Than Glow Beyond Golden Glow. This is a very golden highlight. These Catrice highlighters are fantastic. If you can find them, I highly recommend them. I have both colors, and I use them all of the time. All of the time. Milk Makeup Flex Highlight in Lit. Another absolute favorite. This is a little more champagne colored, but I don't know if you can really, you can kind of see there was an imprint here. It's all busted up because I've used this one a lot. I mean, I will never finish it, but I've used a lot of it. Dose of Colors Fuego just a classic. I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to use this. I didn't wear it a ton last month, but I do like this highlight. It's like a very wet looking highlight. Actually, the Milk Makeup one is too. It's very shimmery. And then is this my favorite? It might be my favorite. The Jaclyn Cosmetics Accent Highlighter in Iced. It looks like I've never used it. I've used it a billion times. This is kind of a champagne-y highlight as well. Ooh, yeah. Really, really love that highlight formula. This is the only one I have. I only have a couple new lip things. And then a lot of the other lip products that I was using were things that were in my project pan or like lip project. What is it? What am I calling it? Lip product thing? I don't know. So we have the NYX This Is Milky Gloss in Milk and Honey. I love this. I've thought about buying other colors, but I don't need any more colors of lip gloss. But this is just a very comfortable, simple lip gloss to wear. I really, really enjoyed this formula. We have the ColourPop Glowing Lip in Desert Aura. This was released in the Springs collection. This is the red orange. I haven't worn this as much as I've worn the La Cienega color, which is in my purse now because I just love that lip color so much. But this feels the same. It's a nice formula to wear. The Ciate Mango and Lime Burst Nourishing Lip Oil. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like if you need extra hydration, this would be great. It's pretty thick and sticky otherwise, so I don't think this is something that I'm going to be wearing just for funsies. I think when my lips are, you know, super dry in the winter or something, this will be great for that because it's almost a lip mask. It's very thick. It's a little almost heavy. But if you need that, sometimes you need that hydration, you know? I just don't think that's going to be something I wear all the time. And then I have two more REM, is it REM or REM Beauty? I'm just calling it REM Beauty. I have another one and I don't know where it is, so maybe I put it back already. I bought one of the lipsticks. It's a Slimline lipstick, which I love. The formula was not the most comfortable I've ever used in my life. It's not uncomfortable, but it was like a little drying. But the color was fine. I really like this gloss though. This is the Plumping Lip Gloss in VCR. And this feels quite plumping. This is not a joke, but it smells delicious too. But this is quite plumping and very, very cooling. Alright, I think that's it. Let me know what you guys have been using this month. Have you found anything new? Have you found any old favorites that you rediscovered? Let me know. I'm going to pick up some new makeup for September. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.